Statues and different Ten Commandments. When some Protestants see statues of saints in churches, they label it as idol worship. They will point to their listing in the Ten Commandments to say, "Thou shalt not make any graven images." This commandment isn't against making graven images, it is against worshiping the image. We can be certain of this because just 5 chapters after the Ten Commandments are given, God commands Israel to make graven images. Exodus 25 verses 18 through 20, God tells them to make 2 golden cherubim and put them on the top of the Ark of the Covenant, which was the holiest place on the planet at the time. In Numbers 21 verses 8 through 9, the Lord said to Moses, "Make a fiery serpent and set it on a pole, and everyone who is bitten when he sees it shall live." So Moses made a bronze serpent and set it on a pole, and if a serpent bit any man, he would look at the bronze serpent and live. Statues are merely holy reminders. They remind us of the saint that has won the race is now in heaven. They remind us of their good example of holiness. It is like how you have a picture of your family on your wall. You don't worship the picture, it reminds you of a place and time and the good memories that go along with it. Protestants often blame the Catholic Church for changing the Ten Commandments so that they can worship idols. The way the Protestants arrange the commandments are like this. 1. You shall have no other gods before me. 2. You shall not make any graven images. 3. You shall not take the Lord's name in vain. 4. Keep the Sabbath day holy. 5. Honor your father and mother. 6. You shall not murder. 7. You shall not commit adultery. 8. You shall not steal. 9. You shall not lie. 10. You shall not covet. The Catholic Church didn't rearrange the commandments. Rather, it has a better understanding of the order, which follows closer to the Deuteronomy 5 list versus the Exodus 20 list. Also, if you count all of the thou shalt, you would get around 12 commandments. The second commandment in the Protestant order is not against making graven images, it is against worshiping them. That is the same thing as the first commandment. So in the Catholic list, those two are put together. And to get 10 commandments, we split the Protestant's 10th commandment in 2. Our 9th commandment is, "You shall not covet your neighbor's wife," and the 10th is, "You shall not covet your neighbor's goods." St. Augustine ordered it this way, with the understanding that your neighbor's wife is not the property of your neighbor. The 7th and the 9th commandment are linked, as well as 8th and 10th commandment. The 7th is, "You shall not commit adultery," and the 9th is, "You shall not covet your neighbor's wife." These 2 commandments deal with desires of the flesh. Coveting your neighbor's wife is a stepping stool to adultery. The 8th commandment is, "You shall not steal," and the 10th is, "You shall not covet your neighbor's goods." These 2 commandments deal with desires of material things. Coveting your neighbor's goods is a stepping stool to stealing the goods.